Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of season 3 of the Journeyman series here on the channel. We've spent 2 seasons at RB Salzburg already in this current map now at Celtic in our first season here. And as you can see, Rangers are about to play at the very first game in this episode. Are currently 1 point ahead of us in the league because they have drew less games than us, but we're still undefeated. As you can see, we've scored more goals than by 10 and only conceded one more than them. But let's get into this one. Last episode we brought in, I'm not sure why it's giving me all the tutorials again. I hate when it does that. But last episode we brought in the likes of Ismail Assar, we brought in Jude Bellingham, we brought in Lunin, we brought in Tanganga, who's going to start for this game over Carter Vickers. We're going to play Max Aarons as well. No, Max Aarons we brought in as well, sorry. And yeah, we're built like an incredible team here at Celtic. We're playing some absolutely incredible football. So let's start this one out up against Rangers and hopefully kick the episode off with a win and go back to the top of the league where this team belongs. I'm sure I'm pressing all the way up with him, but it's worth a try. So Bellingham's there to cover. And Johnston. And there's a McCarty. McCarty gets it to O'Reilly just about there, get that out. Ismail Assar. Back post, no, actually to Araujo. And it finds its way into the back of the net, even though Vogo got a touch on it. Araujo makes it 1-0 here. No, it's actually James McCarty, sorry, getting the goal. Araujo made the run there. But it's James McCarty who gets his head on it and puts it past the keeper. Just about, he took a deflection off him, obviously on the way. He tried to save it, but unfortunately for the keeper and Rangers fans, they couldn't get enough behind it. But we've completely dominated this game. They haven't had anything to do at the other end. And then Vogo made a massive mistake there. Probably thought the header was going to go more into the bottom left-hand corner. That's why he dove more to the left and central. But McCarty's header was more central, and the keeper got barely anything on it and couldn't stop it from crossing the line in the end.
Fabio Silva. Cifuentes.
It's that wide there to Niakate, but there we go. Barda now. Araujo sees Ismail Assar. Ismail Assar is onside. Ismail Assar shoots and scores. Never in doubt there. He now has a 5-star weak foot, so Ismail Assar can shoot on either foot nowadays. And on his left-hand side there scores. And makes it 2-0 here. And I should mention here right now, our next game will be against Man City in the Champions League round of 16. As we look to go on a historic run in the Champions League. Obviously, Celtic have won a Champions League in their past. We're looking to add another trophy, or another Champions League trophy to their cabinet and win the domestic treble, win a treble this season. Because we want to win the league, we want to win the Scottish Cup, which we're going to get into this episode. We also want to win that Champions League title again for the first time in our career. So he tried to. Oh, why is he challenged there? The ball wasn't there. Lunin, massive save. Good block there by Doyle. And Araujo, oh, it's incredible from Araujo. Into James McCarty. And James McCarty now to make it 3. There we go. A brilliant save by Lunin, the former Real Madrid man. A brilliant block by Kerem Doyle, the former Man City man. A great bit of skill, or a great pass from Araujo. A great bit of skill from Ismail Assar to get it to Araujo. And Araujo to McCarty, who scores to make it 3. And while this game is dead and buried, we're going to sim the rest of this game, and it should be a Celtic win. And it is 4. Johnston gets us off a goal. Okay, well here we are, the first leg of the Champions League round of 16 up against Manchester City in the typical fashion. We've got drew against one of the hardest teams we could play against. So let's get into this one, and hopefully somehow get a victory. I might play Tanganga and Carter Vickers together for this one, just for the rating boost. Don't know, to be honest, because Callum Doyle is good. But yeah, you know what, we'll go with the ratings boost of this team, just in case that does anything, I don't know. But let's get into this one, up against Man City at the Etihad Stadium, and hopefully pull out some sort of miracle here, because I can see Pep Guardiola building, this team looks unstoppable to be fair, but I can see just as being an unstoppable team, as I just mentioned.
Great players.
Good challenge there, get to the ball out, there you go.
Stop them in their tracks.
Play it for the centre, Araujo please, Araujo. And look, Araujo scores, 1-0. Love to see it, but it's Man City at the end of the day. It's Man City. I just ain't comfortable being 1 goal up. I'm not comfortable at 2 goals up or 3. I need 4 or 5, honestly. Like, where this game is with Man City in this game, like, they will just score 3 goals out of nowhere. They can do nothing all game and just have 3 goals all of a sudden. That's how they are in FIFA 23. The game just goes, oh, Haaland's in their team. There's 3 goals.
to that age where it all becomes a
Oh no, Haaland burst the pace. Lunin needs a big save here. How has that got past? And to the Lunin. I need to see that shot from the angle behind him. This is a perfect angle. Let's watch the shot. Good burst of pace. Yeah, no. Shouldn't be getting past him. Why has he not dropped to the floor, made him so big? You know what I mean? Has it gone through him? And there goes Haaland. Big challenge there. I might just have to injure Haaland, honestly. I might have to take the... Speaking of Araujo, get the shot away. Oh, it's over the bar. Haaland now. It's not looking good. Oh, someone just challenged him. Lunin go save. Big challenge from Kovacic because it was a free kick, but we allow it, not being given. Oh. What is going on here? What have I just seen? Nah. I probably would have zoomed in on editing, but I need to see this part again. What happened right here? What is that? Now what is this? Wins it back. Gets it into O'Reilly. O'Reilly. To McCarthy again. We're getting shirt pulls. But it's over the bar. You know what I mean? If that's the way you animate it, where the players just spin around with the ball and just let it go away from them. Take it out of the game. Border. Chevella scores. Great shot there from Border. But you know what I mean? That skill move is useless. Like, you can do it with a player with 99 agility and he'll do the same thing. Doesn't make sense. It's just, oh, you want to lose the ball? Do that skill move. A Border with a great strike though. Makes it 2-2. We're in this game. As long as we're in this game, I think the second leg we can win at home. I just think because we're away, we just don't have the advantage. You know what I mean? Good challenge. Never a pen. Never a penalty. That's never a pen. I get the ball. I mean, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. But, you know. Harden v Lunin. Goes bottom right. Oh, Border, just take us to the ball there, lad. Johnson, there we go. Banning him now. Ref, where's my advantage? Why am I even bringing it up? It doesn't even exist for me. Okay, lovely work there. Lovely footwork. Shot taken out as a goal. As long as we're in it, when we go back to Scotland, I don't mind what the scoreline is. You know what I mean? As long as we're in the game, because I genuinely think away from at home, we can win. But McCarthy, great goal there. Did it all on his own. There's just no point trying to beat Ireland in the air. I mean, handball it? Yes, he did. Thank you. McCarthy. O'Reilly. Under hit. Why did I even go for that? I just knew it was going to be under hit, sorry. Oh, we'll get a free kick. Okay, not sure what for, but we'll take it. I mean, I know I can take free kicks game. Trust me. A Border, why not again? A Border! I'm not getting ahead of myself. That's a great goal, but I'm not getting ahead of myself. I know what this game can do to me. We've seen it plenty of times. Where I deserve to win, and then the game will screw me out of nowhere. But Border, an absolutely incredible strike there. No, 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 not liking this. There we go. And a great block. Now just run. You're not going to win that battle, so we're going to take it back.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time.
We're going to switch play. One pass, touch, go. McCarthy. This is former team. Border, O'Reilly, Banningham. What a save by Edison. one last moment in this game. McKay.
Well, of course,
Just,
intervention
he just didn't
inside
put anything
the box.
behind that pass. Wait, they put something behind it, but no
And
skill
so the
behind it.
referee confirms
We beat
that this
City
first
away from
leg
home.
is officially over.
Let's hope Greg
Just what
Taylor's
the
injury
away
isn't too
fans were
much.
hoping
And
for.
let's get into the
Now they've
second leg.
got to hold.
Okay, so as you can see by the calendar, we picked up a 1-1 draw against Man City, and unfortunately, for some reason, the footage wasn't recorded. We picked up a 1-1 draw, as you see, with a Border and Horner scoring for either teams. Unfortunately, we were able to keep them out. They scored a goal in like the 80th minute, we scored in the 30th minute. It was kind of a game where shots were just blocked and saved 24/7 by both teams. It was just one of those where we had like multiple chances and only scored one. They had a few and managed to score one. And yeah, kind of annoyed that it didn't get recorded, so I swear I pressed record. But when I went to, well, I just edited part of the video and it just wasn't there for whatever reason. But as you can see by the league, we're doing quite well. But I did some game against Rangers because at the moment we are currently a few points clear of them at the top of the table. So there wasn't really much point in playing them again in this episode. So we're going to take on Sevilla here in the Champions League round of 16. First leg and second leg maybe in this episode because the episode with this one game isn't going to be long enough. So I might play both of them. Did I say round of 16? Quarterfinals, sorry, because we have the quarterfinals also against the Rangers, and the semi-finals against Rangers in the Scottish Cup, which we'll play next episode. Let's get into these two games against Sevilla. I think we're going to play them both in this one. And yeah, Sevilla have a pretty good team. And as you can see, for this game, we're going to actually start with Maeda at striker, because I feel like that would just work better over Ismaila Sarr playing down the wing. That is because Araujo picked up a red card in the game against Man. I think no, it was multiple. He picked up too many yellow cards, so he's got a suspension over because of that. You know, what I mean, he's picked up too many yellows. But I'm going to stop waffling now. Let's get into this game against Sevilla. They've got a pretty good team, and the bowlers at Cam, that's an incredible signing from them. And they've got Pickford in goal. They've got Nicolas Gonzalez. They've got just a great team. Let's get into this one and hopefully get past Celtic. Get past Sevilla. Tingan goes there again. Love to see that.
This might be ideal for the
McKay. Johnson now. Barder. When they can shoot. Listen, Bellingham can shoot, but gets it into McKay here. Gets it into Maeda, who shoots and scores. Lovely bit of play there. Patient football. Now 36 minutes in. Celtic take the lead there with Maeda returning to the first 11. This time at striker. We used him down the wing, obviously, at one point. Before we put him at Ismaila Sarr, it was great down the wing. It's proving to be pretty decent at striker here. Obviously, it's not going to be our first team striker if we're here next season. But good work there, good play, and a great goal. Have you not got the ball there? Oh, what are these challenges being put in? They're not even going for the ball. They're going to score here. But they're not, because Johnston's there. No, they're going to score now. No, they're not, because we've got that block, but the ball's back at their feet again and again. And here's the goal. Knew it. I just knew it. It's annoying. It's really annoying. I don't have to explain why either, because just look at this.
They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
How has it gone back to them again? And what? Can I please set to my defenders? Can I please? Oh, I hate this game so much, man. The ball just bounces magically back to your opponent. Your players don't go for the ball when they're challenging. You've got to set the player closest to the ball, even though it's meant to set the player closest to the ball. Okay, Maeda. Going forward here, James McKay. That's Joe Bellingham. Joe Bellingham, one touch, bury that. No. No.
You'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
You don't get to score long shots as if it's nothing. You miss that one completely wide open. And bring it on Hatate. That's just unacceptable. Oh, what a save, Luna. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta get this clear though. Oh, thank you for being on the line. Thank you for being on the line, whoever that was. Was it Maeda? It was. Tate now, fresh legs. Can he find Ismaila Sarr? Ismaila Sarr to level it up here. Shoots it, hits the bar. Get to the head. Oh my god, I'm cursed. I'm cursed. I've been cursed. Good play here. Atate. Like, if you hit that, it's over the bar this time. How did I not score with Sarr? How did I not score with Bellingham? It makes no sense. Sarr. Maeda. Okay, you got to bury this one. It's actually point blank. There you go. We equalise. I'm not happy because we should be winning this game. It should be a comfortable win for us, to be honest. Like, Sevilla, they've been alright, but they've not been, you know, better than Man City. They've not been better than Real Madrid. Luckily, McKennie scored this. If he missed that, then I would have just been like, okay, there's just no way I'm winning this game. I'm not going to win this game, and there's still a chance I'm going to lose it, but at least it's level right now. Oh no. Good challenge there, Tanganga. Keep it on the pitch though, that'd be nice. Get that out, your feet, there you go. Can we get a winner here? Tate. Back up wider to Johnston. Johnston. To Tate. Gets it to Matt O'Reilly, who hits it and he scores! And Celtic Park has come unglued. The Danishman has stepped up. Atate with the assist. Gets to goal. Nunes celebrates. He's made some massive saves in this game. And that could be the goal that sees us comfortably go into the second leg with the ability to go through into the semi-finals. Doyle, thank you. Oh, you're not giving handball. I'm putting a player on the line. I'm putting a player on the line. This means too much. I expect any of you to do the same. It's an awful free kick anyway. Lunin, just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it. I'll just rifle it. Kick it as far as possible. Okay, expected a bit more than that. Everyone just keep them there. Okay, it's the end of the game. It's a 3-2 win at Celtic Park. But now we have to go to the Ramon Sanchez pitch 1 and defeat them in Spain. Okay, so here we are, the second leg at the Ramon Sanchez pitch 1, and we had a great game in the Celtic Park, obviously, where we won. But the second leg is going to be tough. They're starting the exact same team, I believe, if I remember correctly. That's the exact same team they lined up with. We've brought in Araujo back to the first 11, see if he can offer something different in this game, just to keep Sevilla on their toes, you know what I mean? Just to make sure they don't expect the same type of play where we give it to Maeda and then we try to drop it around, and we actually have Araujo in the centre who hopefully is going to do well. I'm not extremely happy with Araujo as a player. I don't know. He's 6 foot, you know. He's got good strength. He's got decent pace. He's got good finishing at this point in his career mode. His weak foot's 5-star. But at the same time, I just don't like him. I don't know. It's just one of those players that I think is his dribbling. I think that's what really lets him down. He's got 67 balance, 55 agility. Then his ball control is, where is it? 82, which is decent. But again, dribbling is only 73. That's what lets him down. So that's why when we had Maeda or Ishmael Sarr up front, you know, it felt better because they're agile, they're good on the ball, they can twist and turn around someone, you know what I mean? Like Ishmael Sarr's stats, as you can see here, with dribbling, etc. And his agility and balance is pretty good. And let's get into this one though. Up against Sevilla, we beat them in our last game. Let's hopefully do the same and go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Sevilla playing it forward here. Johnston, good challenge, get to the ball though. Of course it doesn't. Dybala spins. One of our players there. Challenge, big challenge, because good challenge as well. It's unfortunately led to a corner, but it's where it is. They've got an injury to Maxime Lopez. Oh, Taylor, thank you. Oh, someone that pass has got through like 3 or 4 players there. And Doyle's challenge unsuccessful. I believe it was Doyle anyway. It was. Talishka. Oh no, what are these challenges, man? Why did they lunge so far forward? Yeah, good challenge, good save, and we can't keep it in. There. Tanganga, hit that. Oh, I thought that went in. For a second, I thought that went in.
Well, it wasn't quite the...
Kick on. And a header, there we go. O'Reilly. Gives it forward to Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor now into Araujo.
And they find
That's
a
McCarthy
counter
now.
defence.
Finds Matt O'Reilly, gets it out of his feet, hits it. And it's a great goal. I mean, Pickford got a hand to it, which ruins it a little bit. But it's a great strike. And Matt O'Reilly, who scored the winner, I believe, or was it the equaliser? One of the two, up against Sevilla. Scores. It was a winner up against Sevilla. Scores another great goal here.
As you can see,
Put us
this
2
is a
ahead on the aggregate scoreline.
perfectly, doesn't he? That's
One
a brilliant
touch, great strike. And Pickford couldn't get enough of a hand to it, and it still finds the back of the net. And that is possibly the goal that sees us go through to the semi-finals.
Nicolas Gonzalez.
Oh, Johnson, get there. There we go. Oh, why have you put no power behind that Tanganga? Good block there, Doyle. Hate when the game does that when you do a pass like that with when one of your players under hit it. But Ishmael Sarr is in here, so you got to bury that. And there we go. That could be the security we needed. 5-2 on aggregate, 2-0 on the night. I'm going to take off a border just so he doesn't get injured properly because he's a huge player for us, as you know. But the Roman Sanchez pitch 1,
Let's look at this again, Derek.
Celtic,
Position when the
you're
ball
proven.
changes hands is so
They're going to be a
quick.
tough
And
challenge
there's
this season.
certainly no doubt about
And no, Border's fully fine. Yeah, we're going to leave him on then. I was going to say it's not going to let me make the change because the kick-off's taken instantly.
5-2 on aggregate.
Corona. That's always a player that I struggled against in FIFA. Not sure why. There's just certain players on Corona that are like basically 99 rate players on Ultimate Team.
And he's given away the corner.
We're defending there though.
Who can they pick out?
Oh no.
Still be problematic.
Oh no. I'm going to get a goal here, aren't I?
Score.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but Lunin saved it. For whatever reason. Dybala, Tanganga, what a challenge. Keep that in, Taylor. Taylor, thank you. That touch was full of long touch there. But Araujo, through here. Can Araujo get his goal? And look at Araujo v Pickford. He's so... I don't get how he doesn't score. Tanganga, good challenge there, but it's not enough to Doyle. Okay, Doyle, good work. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. As if they're going to score. As if... What? What? We're going to win this game anyway. It just annoys me, man. Like, when that stuff happens. We're just going to hold the ball for the final part of this game because there's a weird feeling right now. I mean, if they get another one, it isn't going to be enough. You know, we're going to go forward. Joe Bellingham. Chavella. Thought it was going to go in, but it's another win. And next episode, we're going to be in the semi-finals of the Champions League. And who expected that at the start of the season? I didn't. But we managed to get the top of our group. We played great. We beat Man City. Or we beat Sevilla. Okay, so as you can see in the Champions League semi-finals, we've been drew against Man United. I'm actually quite happy about that because Real Madrid, as we saw, are a team that we did beat in the first game we played them. And in the second game we played them, they just turned into an unstoppable machine. So I'm actually quite glad we don't get to face them. And PSG would have a 95, 96 rated Mbappe at this point, who would just be unstoppable. So I'm actually quite happy we're taking on Man United. I expect to be a good team, to be fair. I expect them to be great. But at the same time, I think that is the best out of the three that we could have got. You know what I mean? Like the easiest of the three. I mean, who did they take on in the quarterfinals? They beat Barcelona, which is quite good. But as you can see, PSG beat Juventus 5-1. That's you know what I mean? That's just insane. But in the we took on Man United, and in the Scottish Cup we take on Rangers in the semi-finals. So we're also hoping would be the team we face in the finals. So then it would be a competitive game, more of a fun game to play. But we'll take on Motherwell or Livingston possibly in that final if we manage to beat Rangers, as we did in this episode, as we have done in the season so far. And in the Scottish Premiership, we're now in the Championship round, or the Championship group, where the title does get decided. And as you can see, we actually went undefeated in the first stage of the Scottish Premiership. Going 87 points, 87 goals scored, 30 goals conceded. Not bad, you know, I mean, pretty good, as you would expect. And we're going to take them on. As you can see, Motherwell and Livingston
have done well, so there would be a decent team in the final to play against, but at the same time, I expect us to beat them. And yeah, that's going to call it for this episode. So next episode will possibly be a season finale of the, well, possibly, it's either going to be the final episode of it as being the Celtic manager or the final episode of our first season as Celtic manager. So I'll see you guys in that one. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel and turn notifications, don't miss any videos. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.